Dette skjedde i forrige episode av Before Your Eyes.
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you?
Ja.
That's the cutest thing I've ever seen. What was that? Was that the piece? What is
Jeg har
going
ikke
on
lyst til å
with you these
kaste
days?
ut av vinduet. Jeg har blitt lei på henne da. Bare kast ut.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
Nei, jeg har lyst til å snakke med henne. Hei og folkens og internett, og velkommen tilbake til en ny episode til Before Your Eyes. Mitt navn er Bluedude, og jeg skal nå fortsette fra der vi slapp av.
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land.
Egyptisk historie.
Over here.
What?
That's
The head of a crocodile,
Dear
fur
weird
of a
neighbor.
lion. See, and the body
Tonight
of
after my dad
hippopotamus.
goes to sleep, I'm going to sneak out my house and go
So I
sleep
would
on the
not say
beach.
that
If you
to
want to
her
get on,
face.
invited to draw me a
Yeah.
picture of Mr. Isaac's
As you
feeling.
can see,
Cross the
she's
pit.
ready to devour.
Okay.
Sort of like me.
why is he so scared looking?
Okay, I'll call you when I'm leaving my house.
Ok. Du ringer meg sånn ved den tiden. Og spille piano for snart.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children, but
Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean,
De vil at det skal være en geni, men jeg har lyst til å være et paren, ut og leke, få nye venner og sånt.
You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
La meg bare ringe til henne først, så kan jeg snakke med henne. Hallo? Jeg er ikke lyst til det. Jeg er sikkert trøtt, men... Snik ut, ellers stikk ut.
Wow, didn't think you'd actually pick up. I'm a sticky for a baby.
Ikke en
I
baby.
apologize. Okay, so meet me out in the alley and
Ok, vi møttes ut der.
You know, I'm really glad you're here.
Yeah.
There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Or to get off my chest.
Ok.
Okay. I don't think Kongsters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game. He calls
Okay.
it a cash grab.
Jeg kan ikke få det, øynene blinker. Jeg må gå
Probably
tiden gå
didn't sleep at
videre.
all. Out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you?
Helt
It's
lei
okay,
av
you still
piano.
got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something. Maybe just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over.
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
Jeg kjenner hjertet mitt dunker, jeg begynner å bli lei av dette her, jeg klarer ikke å fokusere.
Oh, okay. I think that's enough.
Ok.
As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path.
Det er en skole, jeg vil at jeg skal komme meg inn
Maybe
på.
I pushed you too hard. Maybe I turned into my own father. I don't know. You have to find something to focus on. The world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
Oh, come on. Seriøst, hvorfor snakker du sånn da, mamma?
We want him home from school for a while. Just until this nasty thing clears.
Hva?
Hey, Elle,
Hva
would you
skjedde?
mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Hvorfor er jeg på
There's a small clerical
legevakt
thing I
her?
need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh yes, of course.
Hva skjedde?
it's such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Crucial time. Confide in... Hva er det som skjer? Nå trenger jeg å forklare meg hva som skjer her.
This isn't video
Sign
game
og
time.
spiller.
I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Jeg må visst gjøre noe, det er jo åpenbart, men hva? Hva skal jeg gjøre? Fokuser på noe jeg liker. Spille. Det er jo ikke det hun har lyst til å elske å gjøre, men bare tegne en båt. Why not? Bruke henne til å tegne.
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
Yeah! Jeg er jo flink til å tegne her nå, jeg også. Kult. Tegner og tegne som tegner. En tegner. Noe sånt.
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I
Den oppå der.
teach you,
Ok, foran.
it is a sham.
Sånn. Kan jeg gå hjem, mamma? Jeg har ikke lyst til å være her lenger.
How very
Nei.
and fun these are.
Jeg har ikke lyst til å se på der. Jeg vil ut herfra. Må jeg seriøst.
Very
Må
zany.
trekke til over helt her. Må trekke til over han. Ok. Og tegne seg her, og ikke tenke på han. Sånn ja, det er en bedre tegning. Det er en bedre tegning av han.
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here.
Hva jeg har gjort.
You see, he has reached down deep
Det er sånn hva det
within
heter, og den
himself
type
and
abstrakt
created
tegning.
a masterpiece.
Kult. Jeg er en abstraktører. Abstrakt bester. Jeg vet ikke hva det er. Benjamin Bryn.
Ironic sincerity of this.
Vittig.
I know that lots of Asians gave you lots of cards, and it all
Tegn
probably
alt her,
feels
jeg.
weird and alienating and
Den
the
er
opposite
sånn.
of what being a
Den er sånn
starving artist
abstrakt
is
mester,
supposed to
jeg
feel
er
like.
visst. Skal vi se. Marvelous.
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul.
Hva kontrakt crumple?
Look at that. You've crumpled my contract.
Jeg gjorde det. Jeg har ikke lyst til å
So
sette
being a
meg fast i ting.
difficult artist, the best of us are.
Jeg vil det. Ok. Du er blitt voksen her, jeg. Siden du drikker vin. Yeah.
This is divine.
Divine, mens vi går i tid. Greit da. Skal vi tegne, hva skal vi tegne nå?
More places.
Oh, skal jeg kjøre nå? Ok, vi hopper frit,
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it.
Why?
Calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm gonna be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying.
Syk.
Oh, Benny, I told you not to pick up. There's nothing you can do for me right now.
Hva skjer her nå?
But that's enough for me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world.
Mamma, no. Det er dumt. Tenker meg.
Say something.
Hva kan jeg si? Herregud. Den dunkelyden nå da. Jeg har ikke ord til å si ting.
As you know, I talk to big, very important people.
Viktige folk om hva da, tror jeg.
You are a snake. You are a fraud. But worst of all, Benjamin, you are a little...
Tease, kanskje?
Hey, B. Just calling to tell you...
What?
I think I'm selling the house.
Vent litt, jeg fatter han står her.
I can't move without bumping into her.
Pappa er lei av huset på grunn av minner av alt for mye
Mother
mamma.
gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter.
I'm just so
Window
glad you got
pocketing.
to speak to her one last time. I know she told you not...
Begynner å flytte på ting her, vi.
It's so fascinating, son.
Nå, hva så vet jeg? At jeg er så flink til å tegne, male. Mamma i båt eller noe sånt. Veldig artistisk. Jeg er den og ikke vet hva jeg er.
It's unbelievable, Benny.
A Life in Painting. Benjamin Bryn. Jeg er blitt Stor shantan. The passing days by the musical competition of this late mother, the composer Alice Stevens, relatively unknown in her
Really
life.
you? It's Chloe, your neighbor.
Oh!
My God, I
To
can't
do.
believe this. It's been years. I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable. I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that.
Ja, det kan vi
I
gjøre.
just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius.
Yeah.
And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door. But Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this?
Kan du gå ut og ta en drink, ja? Det
I'd
kan vi gjøre.
really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Det er ikke
Now would you look at that? I cannot believe my luck. You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Whoa! Well, there you are.
Hallo du, rotte, eller hva skal jeg kalle det for? Hva heter du egentlig igjen? Jeg har
I
helt glemt
realized
deg.
I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul.
Oh, nå er vi
I
fremme
mean,
ved...
sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but whew, an internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift.
Kanskje det, kan du se det i alle fall.
Forget about it. All right,
Eller?
here we go.
Ah.
Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
Kind of a lonely one.
His childhood was a lonely one. Growing
Ja, sen
up
hade
as
du en
a
igen som var ganska
strange,
ensamt.
quiet child in an isolated seaside town. And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant?
Kan det ha med at jeg prøvde å få meg til å
His
spille
mother
piano?
was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant.
Må det vel ha vært rett jeg
How would
tok det,
you
tror jeg?
describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding? Kind of
Var
like
det
your
demanding?
champion.
Var det
Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over demanding, forcing him to practice day in and day out,
Fikk ikke lov
hoping
til å være
that
et
he
barn, jeg.
might one day achieve that greatness that she never could. And how about that neighbor girl? What was she to you?
God
Was
venn.
she your best friend or your first love? Now be honest here.
Jeg ser hun som den beste venn. Faktisk, så gjør hun det.
But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his best friend and blowing it the next day.
Som barn...
Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right?
Jeg var en maler.
See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick. And he had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten. Painting.
Yeah.
Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor.
Professor som var litt spesiell, kanskje.
But be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing. For it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work. Ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you scumballs!
Litt for mange måker som driver og gauler. Jeg skjønner jo hvorfor det blir bare.
I get it! I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
Wow. Det er ganske episk dette her da. Hvor skal vi inn til gatekeeperen du sa han het?
I'd assume as much anyway. I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're liar birds. They're what becomes of souls who tried to lie to the gatekeeper. Once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings. Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one. Hopefully you won't be seeing him again. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
Oh boy, er dette blitt en heis her etter nå? Hjelp?
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you. But it's too late for that. We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass.
Oh boy.
So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth.
Jeg kommer til å kutte denne her videoen i episodevis siden det er en sånn lang spill. Jeg har rekordet alt i ett her nå. Så jeg skal fortsette på dette her videre i neste episode. Så, gleder deg. Hvis du er ny til kanalen, må du selvfølgelig abonnere. Den man kommer til å trykke på tommel opp til å sette noe pris på. Så inntil neste gang, folkens, så snakkes vi da. Hei ho!
Yo, listen up, here's a story about a little guy that lives in a blue world. And all day and all night and everything he sees is just a blue